Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on another video. Today we are going to go over our week 1 expenses and paycheck budget for the month of October. Let's go ahead and get into it. So if you're not familiar, I do keep a $1,000 buffer in our checking account. I don't ever include it in our monthly budget just because I don't want this assumption that there's money there that we're, able to spend for whatever reason. Under no circumstances will we not put the $1,000 buffer back into our budget at the end of the month. If we overspend, then we need to pull from our sinking funds. We don't let our buffer dwindle below $1,000. We use it at the beginning of the month to help us pay our bills and take care of variable expenses before we get paid for the month. So our month of October started on the 3rd, but we didn't get paid on the 3rd. We don't get paid until the day you're watching this, which is the 10th. If you're watching it on the 10th, it's the 10th that we get paid. So the $1,000 helps us cover all of our fixed expenses that come out between the 3rd and the 10th, and any variable expenses that we want to pay with cash. We do charge everything that we buy on a credit card. So none of our variable expenses come out on a debit card just because I've been burned a couple of times by fraud. And you don't typically, I guess it depends on who you bank with, but I find it hard to deal with banks when you have fraud on your debit card. They're kind of like, oh, well, but that doesn't happen with credit cards. You have zero liability. So I just feel safer knowing that my actual money is safe from fraudsters because I'm not using my debit card, and that if something was to happen on my credit card, it's the bank's money that's at risk and not mine. So we did start out the week with a $1,000 buffer. We got some chicken feed, which was $50.37 in the homestead category. We got a lid for our toter garbage can. We have two 65-gallon toters, and we needed a lid for one of them. I don't remember if you guys remember me telling you about the squirrels. They wanted in the garbage so bad, they were gnawing on the lid of the garbage can. So I tried to duct tape it and things like that, and it just had completely fallen apart. We couldn't use the lid anymore. So just the lid was $52.92. It was $100 for a brand new garbage can. So the lid I did get. That came out of the home category. We got chlorine for the pool, $43.66. I filled up all 4 of the jugs because no sooner than I told you guys that the Pool RX was working great for us, did it stop working. When we first got it, it had this blue coating, which I'm not sure what it was, on the metal, because when I would, filter the pool or clean the pool filter, the water would come out blue. And I was like, wow, I guess tarnish, you ever seen copper turn a different color? It was just this piece of copper that was in this basket that had this blue stuff all around it. And I guess once that blue stuff wore off, the copper wasn't doing a damn thing. So I was like, okay, well, we'll just go ahead and take care of the chlorine situation for the pool for the month of October. So we did go ahead and fill up 4 jugs. So as far as that gets us is as far as it gets us. Once we run out of that chlorine, I won't be buying any more. We'll be closing the pool for the season. It is what it is. It's just time for it to be done. We got groceries from Walmart for $289.65. We got a garbage can for our kitchen for $19.98 because we like the one that you step on that flips up the lid, and the little doohickey mechanism on the back of the garbage can was broken. So we had to get a new one. I got $6 for 2 dozen eggs from my coworker. I got gas in my van for $39.85. We rolled over $7.73 for September, which we don't normally do, but we did this month. I just kind of didn't want to dwindle it down to anything, especially after I had that discrepancy in my account that I had to take care of. So I rolled over whatever was left after the $1,000, and that was $7.73. We paid our VyStar credit card bill for $100. We went to Sam's Club for $73.81. I did end up getting Amazon photo storage for us, so it was $19.99, but that is a yearly charge. we have like the free Amazon photos, and it gives you unlimited photo storage, and I think like five gigs for. What do you need? Okay. So why are you in here? We'll see what you're doing. I'm bored. Eavesdropping on you. Okay. So it gives me like 5 gigs of video storage, and I just got tired of trying to pick and choose what videos that I wanted to keep. Like there's so many special memories that I can't upload to it because we didn't have any more room for videos. So it's $20 a year. I want to say it's like a terabyte. I could be wrong. I want to say it's a terabyte of video storage though. So we won't have to worry about that anymore. So we weren't expecting to buy that, but I went ahead and did it. That was sick it. We got more egg sales, 18 count to my neighbor for $5. Brian got gas in his truck for $54. His life insurance came out for $35.93. And then I got that gas in my van again for $48.91 because I did end up going to work on last Friday. I don't normally go into the office on Friday, but I did last Friday. So that was like an extra day, which put me back at needing 2 fill-ups a week. So it is what it is. All right, let's go ahead and close out the paycheck budget. So aside from the buffer, which was $1,000, we had some rollover, which was $7.73. And then we had some egg sales, which were $11. Okay, so that's $1,018.73. All right, for bills, Brian's life insurance did come out for $35.93. Our Kinetic internet did not come out. We'll have to roll that over to next week. We did pay our ViStar bill, and we didn't pay anything towards our Navy Federal balance transfer card, and then we got that $19.99 photo storage. All right, so let's add this up. $35.93 plus $100 plus $19.99. That is $155.92, which is pretty good for the bills. And then we come to our variable expenses. So for groceries, we went over just a little bit. I tried to cool it at Sam's Club. Like, you know what I have a bad habit of doing is buying stuff that we don't need at Sam's Club. My hair is getting puffy. It's been getting wet. It's going to be ruined this weekend anyways when we go to Legoland. So I don't know why I'm tripping. Yeah, buying stuff that we don't need at Sam's Club. So every time I go, I always buy paper towels, toilet paper, laundry detergent, dishwasher tablets, stuff that we don't need. Like we've already got an unopened thing of paper towels and toilet paper. Like I can't help myself. So this time I was like, I'm not doing that. I'm not buying any of the stuff that we already have. So not a $200 Sam's Club trip. So it's definitely less than it has been. Like the first trip of the month, or like the first groceries of the month, because I cooled my jets with Sam's Club because I was sick of me. So I spent $289.65 at Walmart and $73.81 at Sam's Club. So it's $363.46, and it's usually over $400. So I'm glad of that. For gas, like I said, I had to get it twice because I went to work on Friday. So we spent $142.76. For kids, they didn't get anything. We didn't eat out. For home, we spent $52.92 on the toter lid and $43.66 on chlorine and $19.98 on the kitchen can. So that's $116.56. For Homestead, them chickens got $50.37. Blow money and medical were both 0. Closed and unbudgeted were both 0 also. 363.46 plus 142.76 plus 116.56 plus 50.37 equals 673.15. All right, and we didn't have anything go into our savings or sinking funds this week, so we should be rolling over 189.66. Let's see if the math is mathing. $189.66. Yes. Okay, great. All right, so that is going to do it for our check-in for the week. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, you're watching this on Friday the 10th. It is Carter's birthday. Whoop, whoop. So drop a happy birthday down in the comments for my baby boy. We're on our way to Legoland or already there, having a good time. So please pray for traveling grace and that everything just goes well, that the weather's decent. I mean, I'm expecting it to rain, but that it doesn't storm and that we don't get like rained out, that we don't get in an accident, and that no one acts like a Karen or makes me want to slap them, at the park. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I hope you have Monday off. I have Monday off. The boys are out of school, so we get back on Sunday. So we'll be catching up on laundry. That's the worst when you come from a trip and then you have to like do laundry when you get home. So we'll be catching up on laundry, just relaxing, unpacking, putting the suitcases away and things like that on Monday so that we're ready to go Tuesday to get back into our normal groove. So I hope you guys have a great long weekend and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.